Maejor, thank you so much for joining me. You've done so much in your career so far, very successful in your career in music, but we're here today to discuss the healing power of sound. What made you first explore that?
Yeah, I'm a cancer survivor, and when I went through that experience, everyone started sending me all of these different ways for healing from every type of modality, but the things that really resonated with me were sound. Specifically things like binaural beats, which change your brainwaves measurably through an EEG, and a monk's mantra, which is a repetition of a specific frequency to put you in a certain brainwave state. So when I started learning about the effects that sound has on people, and I was already producing music that was reaching millions of people, I was like, this is a natural bridge to help bring some of these ideas into the mainstream, where I felt there's a huge disconnect.
Do you see different attitudes towards the power of sound depending on age?
Oh, that's interesting. Yes. Well, I mean, I feel like depending on age, well, one thing that's interesting you said with that is babies have had an awesome response to frequency, you know, and different sound. And I think that a lot of it has to do with our biases and what we view coming into the world, just like programming in general, you know, so a lot of things is what are we open to and what are we open to experience? But I found that most people, I mean, music is such a universal language and it connects to so many people that really people just have to experience it. And usually there's positive results always, yeah.
What's been the reaction so far to it, Maejor?
So when I first started on this journey, I was talking with a lot of people. I sat at this long table and I was signed to Universal Music, and there was all of these executives from Universal Germany, Universal this. And I said, guys, I got it. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do sound healing from the science and spirituality. And they were like, what? It was like almost I was speaking another language. You know, it did not resonate with the executives. But this was right before COVID. And then something shifted during the pandemic where conversations around mental health became more prominent in mainstream, conversations around anxiety, depression. And so what I was doing with the music naturally just fit in. So I think COVID was a blessing in a sense of shift of consciousness for people. A lot of us had a chance to go inward that we've never had from running around. And all of that has allowed our work to be received a lot better now. So when I first started, it was not received well at all. But now, I mean, it's great. I'm here with you. You know, there's so many people who are interested in it because everyone wants to feel better and to do better. And music is such a universal tool to access that.
Well, you recently took part in a panel organized by the Black Music Action Coalition at a high school in LA to discuss healing through music. How important is it for you to reach out to the next generation?
Oh yeah, I mean, the next generation is the future, right? They shape what we will have, what our world will look like going forward. So that's why I say, like, I would love to even, you know, going down to babies and even younger people as they're getting into ideas like meditation, mindfulness, sound healing, science, spirituality. I think it's great the younger we can learn that and you know, really make that consciousness shift for the next generation that we all want to make this world a better place.
Well, let's see. You're now going to perform, Maejor. What would you like us all to do?
Yeah, so we're going to play a song that I made. This one is very relaxing, and so I kind of feel like at conferences like this, and there's so much energy, and everyone's kind of going everywhere. So this is intended to be the eye of the storm. So all you need to do is just sit back, relax. You can close your eyes, whatever. It's made at 444 hertz frequency, which is slightly faster than the standard A equals 440 that everyone uses on the mainstream. So it's just something for you to just, you know, zone in and just hopefully get a moment of peace during this crazy experience.
So you want us to remain silent. That's something I find very hard to do, but I'll sit here silent.
I believe in you.
Here we go.
You did it.
Everyone did it. Well done, everyone.
We did it, yeah.
What was the feeling there, Maejor, that you wanted everyone
Yeah.
here to experience?
I wanted them to feel that in the center of the storm, right? So we're here in this amazing conference, and there's so much energy around, but if we can take that moment to be in our center, then we can even be more effective in every interaction we have and more intentional. So just to give people a sense of presence and a moment of reflection.
And finally, what's next for you?
So I love the quote of Albert Einstein that says the future of medicine is frequencies. So by introducing these ideas and talking with people like you, and is to start to open people's minds up to the power and the potential of frequency and sound, and open the door up to usher into that new world where medicine is frequency and we can start to use it very intentionally. So,
Maejor, thank you so much for joining us.
thank you.